Look at the lobsters, man, making.
How much do those lobsters cost?
Too much, and they weren't that great. So one of the things we figured out how to do was like, kind of get lobsters tasting a little sweeter, a little fresher, if they're not that great. And
Take your stinky lobsters and drown it in milk.
Well, yeah. So you take some milk and you soak it. You soak and this could be for shrimp too.
Yeah.
But you soak it for like 20 minutes.
And what does that do?
In milk. It takes out the casein breaks down the fishy character. And so I did that, 20 minutes just to make that, taste
and then
a
you
little
got
better,
this
smell a little
spice
better.
in
We
here.
got some water boiling with Cajun seasoning
Cajun spices.
and salt. Hey, there's an airplane up there.
Yeah, they're dropping us the fresh lobster for the next.
Okay, and so you boil these lobster tails
Oh God,
for
they
just
look
a few
disgusting.
minutes. They're not great.
Those look awful.
They're not great. These are not healthy lobsters.
No.
But I'm going to cut them up.
This is what happens when you take a lobster from a sewage duct that you find underneath your house.
Well,
if you find lobsters in your sewer ducts underneath your house, this is what you do with them.
If you're...
If they're crawling around in dirt all the time, then you get dark chocolatey,
dirty lobsters.
Dark chocolate lobster here.
Ugh, man.
And not a good kind of a dark
chocolate. These were
disappointing.
very disappointing.
Struggling
for
with
how
those
much
shells.
money these lobster
I ate
tails
those shells,
cost?
by the way.
You
and then
ate
you
them.
looked at that meat and you just threw it away. You're like, you're done with this. And I don't blame you because I look at that and it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. They're like
nobody.
They're
in their right mind
blackened
would
and they
eat
weren't
that.
even blackened.
We don't even know what that blackening is. What causes that? We could look it up, but we're not. You do that.
Okay, so what'd you do? How'd you salvage this?
I just basically...
You used your hair?
Yep, I used my hair to finally slice off the grossest parts of the lobster. And then a little hand picking, and I took those pieces away. Yeah.
You picked out the good parts.
I tried to take as much of the good meat as I could.
And honestly, at the end of the day, the lobster meat was very sweet. It was very fresh. It tasted great, the stuff that we kept. So,
yeah.
So when you got...
But out of 2 lobster tails, we got like 1.5 lobster tails worth of meat.
Yeah. All right. So here's what you need. Wait, by the way, we're making Cajun Lobster Mac and cheese.
Cajun Mac and lobsters.
So you need macaroni. You need milk. You need butter. And so there's 6 tablespoons plus 2 tablespoons you're going to use later.
Butter.
You need half a cup of flour.
Cheese.
12 ounces of Gruyere. 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. And we're going to shred those up. Shred those. See how I point to it longer?
Yeah. Because you want to make sure that one gets shredded.
And I'm going to hold... Oh, there's the Cajun seasoning.
It looks like paprika.
Yeah, you could make your own, but whatever. I mean, and you need 1.5 pounds of cooked lobster. We didn't quite have that much.
No,
so
we didn't quite cook it either.
This is 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. That's too much. Oh, look at that transition.
Oh, it's much like a water, like the lobsters that wish they were still in it, but instead were just slaughtered and their tails were cut off.
That's really weird. Okay, so we're gonna cook the macaroni.
We're cooking up the mac.
Just beyond al dente. You want it done.
What do you got going in that front
Cook the macaroni. And you could use rigatoni.
Oh my God, that's a whole thing of
rotini.
Butter. That's a whole stick of butter.
So you use the 6 ounces of butter, and you heat it up, and then what am I doing here? I'm making a kangaroo. I'm making a roux. It's
short. It's short for kangaroo.
No, it's not.
The Aborigines like to make
is ROUX, right? Roux.
So I don't think it's ROU, is it? I thought it was REXW.
REAUXE.
Rexua.
Okay, so I got the butter in there, and you heat it up. You melt the butter, and then you add the half a cup of flour. And I do it really fast too. I stir it super fast.
Yeah, that's a good job.
And then somebody, like some arm, reaches in there and adds some milk.
Occasionally, I think it's your arm.
Add some more
milk. Looks like your arm is doing it.
Okay, so a roux does not really take this long to make.
No,
but
you got really good at whisking.
I whisked it.
You whisked so good.
Mm-hmm.
I could whisk like you whisk.
Okay, so then you got to add this cheese. All that cheese that you shredded up.
Mm-hmm.
Add that cheese.
I wish you'd gotten that. I mean, do people know how to shred cheese? Show them.
It's not that hard. There it all is. It's all in there now.
Okay.
So you got this cheese sauce, and it's actually really tasty.
It looked good, and it looked like it was going to be amazing.
Tasty. And you add your spices in there too. Your some Cajun seasoning. Okay, so oil up a pan that you're going to throw this baked lobster mac and cheese. This baked Cajun lobster mac and cheese. And then pound on it.
Yeah.
And you keep pounding on it.
Oh, pound that.
Pound it and hit it.
Get out
of there,
And if
it won't
pasta.
get out, then punch it.
Punch it.
Punch. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, hammer fist that pasta.
Yeah, punch it. And you
pop,
can pop.
And then you're going to cheese it up, right?
Cheese it up. Pop. Cheese it up. Cheese it up. Pop. You could mix this up in a big bowl.
Yeah,
or you could be a jerk.
You could be a jerk and just try and mix it all in the giant pan that you just greased.
Add in that stuff. And then mix it. Mix it for real.
Kind of just giving it a light tossing.
Look at that. That's stupid. It should be done in a big bowl, and then you pour it in.
I think if you want it to be coated thoroughly.
We did get it even, though.
We did get it eventually.
Okay, that's way too much. 1.5 cups breadcrons, too much. And it should be panko.
Panko.
Professional panko.
This was a dusty-ass casserole when it came out.
Tony
Montana was like, that's a pile of cocaine. And then we're like, Tony, it's brown. He's like, heroin? I'm like, Tony, come on, Tony.
Wow. Okay. Then put it in your oven at 350.
Yeah.
For a while. Like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Comes out,
minutes.
It doesn't look a whole lot different, but it's done.
It does. It's roasty, toasty.
It looks a little toasty on top. But then you see like it's dusty on the top still.
Oh, spoon it out there and throw some scallions on there.
Yeah, toss some scallions on top for color.
And then just make another one magically appear next to it.
Yeah.
Throw some more scallions on that one. This is a great little side dish,
it's
actually.
Nice, or it could be a main course.
It could be a main course, and you could be happy about it.
Yeah, you could be happy.
That's it.